What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where you know data meets dollars. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. It is Thursday, the 29th. The month's almost over. The first month of the new year is almost complete, man. Whew, I'm glad you guys made it. Again, God bless you all. Let's jump into the model. We're going to go over Minnesota and OKC today. We're going to walk through how to access the model. We're going to go over that player pool and projections. If you would like to access the Discord, the link is in the description. If you would like to access the model, the link is in the description. This is how you absolutely access the model. When it comes to joining the Discord, if you decide to join the Discord, you get a free daily pass to the actual model that I'm presenting to you today. So you get a redeemable one-time daily access code for the model for that particular day. Okay, so whenever you join, you'll get access to the model that day. What else? If you refer a friend and you join the Discord and you advise me that this person was referred by you, then in turn you will also receive another free daily access pass along with the person who just joined the server that you referred. All right, so that's the referral program. That's how you access the model. Let's get into the slate. So when you access the model, you'll go to buy daily pass. You'll be prompted here. Once you join here, you would just simply check out. All right, here's all the checkout options. You can use any payment that you like. You would check out. All right, once you check out, you won't see this screen. You will be redirected into a success screen. Your access code will be displayed right there for you. You can just click the button, start winning, and you will dive directly into the model immediately. I advise that you screenshot your actual access code so you can access it on mobile devices. You can access it on web devices, tablets, wherever you want to access the model. As long as you have your access code, you can access the model. Okay, guys, all you have to do is, if you lose your access code, just let me know your email address, your checkout.
The holidays are here.
Screenshot your checkout,
Joy,
or
family,
just shoot me over your
friends,
email
and
address.
yes,
I'll
a
verify
little
your
hustle
payment
and
for the
bustle.
day, and I'll
That's why you
provide
need to
you with
leave.
your access
Between
code.
cooking,
all right?
shopping, and all those
that
extra
you
errands,
use when you
aches and
check out.
pains can
All right,
sneak
so
in.
let's
Leave is
jump
here
into the
to help.
model. I already have my access code. We're going to get in. So this is what it looks like when you unlock the model, but you'll be redirected. You'll auto redirect into the model, and this is what you will see for the day. All right, on the left panel here, for the new people, you can search by any player. You can search by any team that's playing for today's slate. You can search by any position for any player that's playing for today's slate. You can adjust the minute threshold for any team and or player. You can access all the odds. This here is our odds pool. It verifies the best odds on the table, and we utilize that to identify the best plus EV plays and what books have the best EV plays. You can find any EV play within these 10 markets, any one that you wish. Here is your manual line, so you can enter a manual line which you want to bet, your manual odds, and then you can select your bankroll at any denomination that you're comfortable with starting your bankroll with. All right, here is the percentage of your bankroll that you're willing to risk for your bets. This changes when we get to main projections. I'll show that to you as well. So we're going to close this until we get into our main projections. Here you have full access to the model, as you see how I am accessing the model. All right, all that information is in the description. Let's go over the teams that we are going through today. We are going through Minnesota and OKC. All right, so we're going to go over Minnesota and OKC. These are the only two teams that we're going to show you the main projections regarding, with the plus EV tool that we have associated with it, with the bet calculator that we also have associated to it. Okay, so let's get into these teams. We got OKC and Minnesota. Now, as you see this entire list, you can focus on whatever teams that your heart desires. Okay, whatever teams your heart desires, you can focus just like this. If you want to do one team, you can do one team. All right, so here's today's slate for this matchup only. All right, Minnesota, excuse me, and OKC. All right, these are the projections for Minnesota and OKC only. All right, and you can do this for now when you have access to the model, you can use it for all the games, particular games, certain time slot games that you want to address. Here's the leaderboards. When you have the full model, all this is openly populated for you. All right, so all this is openly populated for you when you have the entire model. And here's all of the leaderboards for today's matchup between OKC and Minnesota. But the leaderboards would change if you had all the teams selected. And if you had access to the full model, you can do that. Here's the main projections. This is what I love about this model. Here it shows you the live players that match. We got 90 of 90, meaning that we had 90 players and we pull odds for all 90. All right, when we scroll down here, these are all the plus EV plays just for this one matchup. Imagine how this would change if you had all the actual teams populated. Look, you would have hundreds and hundreds of plus EV plays that you will be capable of locating with the implied probability, with our projection win percentage, along with the Kelly criterion as to how much to bet. So as you see in here, the Kelly means how much to place on a wager based on the analytical performances. Okay, so if you scroll down here and let's say your bankroll is $80, right? It will tell you how much to place on each particular wager. All right, so as you see here, it changed $7, $7. It's only computed to 4 to 5 picks, so you would only select 4 to 5 picks. All right, and that's only if you're using a 30% of your bankroll. If you wanted to use 100% of your bankroll and said you're spending $80 a day, then we would still limit you to 4 to 5 picks, and these would be the picks that you would select. If you're good at math, then you could say, okay, I want to use my starting bankroll is $80. I want to use let's say 30% of that bankroll, and you can spread this out differently. So you can say, okay, I'm going to take 2 for the price of 1. So instead of it being $6, you will put $3 on each bet, which would increase your player selection from 8 to 10. That's just simple analytics on breaking down how to use the bankroll calculator in the event that you wanted more picks instead of just the basic 4 or 5. EV Center, this is your alt center, okay? So basically you can compute and control any alt line that you like and see if you can find plus EV. So as you see here, the over for this particular player, and it automatically populates the player. So you can select any player from this list, or you can just simply type in any player. Let's just go Joel, and you'll see Joel will come up. Anything that's Joel or Joel that's in the matchup for today will reflect. Let's see who's playing tonight. Ant's playing, right? So we can put Anthony, and Anthony will pop up. All right, any name that's close to that will also show up, so you can click on that, right? So let's just take Anthony Edwards here, since we're talking Minnesota, and we have his points over. This is the projection for Anthony Edwards. Is it a plus EV play? Yes. Now, is the under a plus EV play? No. All right, so the plus EV play is associated to the line, the odds, as well as the points in the player. Okay, but this is your alt line calculator. You can calculate any alt lines that you like. Double and triple double logic. I just put a lot of work into this last night into this morning, and this has bloomed already. It has bloomed. Everything has bloomed based on getting this double and triple logic more sound, more realistic, more ideal, more perfect. Basically just tighten the screws. And we did that with this. As you know, if you follow me in the Discord, I already hit a double play with Russell Westbrook, just based off the model's projections and analytical performances, which was great. We also give you first baskets. All right, now imagine if you had all the teams. Remember, we're just going over one slate, but you will have the entire slate for today when you access the model. Here is your first basket, and here's your first team basket. So here it projects your first team basket. Here it projects your first team basket. At the top, it reflects the first team overall basket. You can do this for every team, so you can just take Minnesota off, right? And now we just can look at OKC. All right, just only OKC. All right, and then we can break it down. So you can look, and we can say, okay, OKC, first basket, okay, and then you can break it down that way. All right, let's get Minnesota back on the board. All right, now we got Minnesota back on the board. So that's how you would break that down. All right, scrolling up to the top, and then of course you can increase the number of players that will populate in that list. So if I just want it like here, it's always going to show 10. So 10 is the best. It goes up to 50, but we don't want that many people. We also have parlay, recommended parlays. So the analytical performance projects the best parlays for the matchup, as well as if you have the entire slate. You can do it by matchup, by team, by however you want to do it, but it will generate parlays for you. And here's a 2-man, here's a 3-man, here's another 3-man, here's a 4-legger, and here's another 4-legger just on this matchup alone. So there's a lot of EV plays. I realize when I run this at night, it's not this many. It's like 1 parlay, 2 parlays. So since it's early, you're getting the best value early, so you can find these plays very quickly and more than likely be successful. Here's your top EV plays. Excuse me. Here's all the top EV plays for the matchup tonight. You can select it just if you wanted to do steals. If you didn't want steals, you would deselect or re-include, and then that that would open it up for you so you can do how you want. So now you can add steals back. All right. You could remove any one of these, and you can just say, I just want combos. Let's say you just want to do combos tonight. You can just move all this, right? And now you just have your combo plays here. So now all you have is here, PRA, points, rebounds, and assists. And we're going to just leave points up here. But what's the other one? Points and assists. So we have points and assists. Let's add that back. Points and assists. All right. So now we have all the combos. And now it's just going to show us plus EV plays for just combo plays, where the best lines are and where you can grab those lines. All right. So those are the breaks, and that is how you access the model. This is how you utilize the model. Happy betting. If this is the only one that you're going to bet on today, happy betting. Use the model. Trust me, guys, it works. There's so many people that tell me how successful they have been using the model, and $12 is very inexpensive for what you're getting with this analytical dashboard. Very inexpensive for what you're getting in a dashboard. You're going to, like I always say right here, one avoided bad bet pays for the pass. One good bet multiplies it. God bless you all. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.